Now, Paul Adoma Chitum no expose all communicators of the NDC because of when somebody came about the 24-hour economy. Also, the one I got some policies want to munch them. Now, we've heard this news for a long period of time, and this time around, no, I want Adan Pokrano, Jamadan comedy book. Or from me, I have a Wituma Pamecrusica, Wituma Bombazano, a share video net of business to my Kane, we are Chawajo comment section.
Attempt, a very bizarre one, to define a black one here, has made an attempt, a very bizarre one, to define 24-hour economy. He has. It's a totally bizarre one. He's made an attempt to do so. Samuel Gyamfi has demonstrated the highest dereliction of duty of any national propaganda secretary of a party. Johnson Asedu Ketia, the chairman of the NDC, has also attempted a definition of a 24-hour economy, which is a policy statement made by President John Dramani Mahama. Now I come to Samuel Gyamfi. The reason why Samuel Gyamfi, who is the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, the reason why I'm tackling him tonight for dereliction of duty is this. You are Samuel Gyamfi. You are the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. Your presidential candidate, a former president, issues a policy statement. I will deliver a 24-hour economy. Once he says that, it behoves you, Samuel Gyamfi, the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. It behoves you to now detail it in a document, like the Americans would say, a document. You have to isolate it in a document and tell your communicators, 24-hour economy, background, concepts, implementation, demerits, merits, then you draw a line on the page. Next page, questions to anticipate from our opponents, This is how you answer the question, You give them a brief. Samuel Gyamfi, the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, this is your work. You give them a brief. Now, it is obvious that there's no such brief that accompanies the policy declaration by President Mahama. And that is where the problem is. On whose head do you put the problem, Samuel Gyamfi? Why is he not able to do that? It's not that he's not an intelligent man. He's an intelligent man. But he is chasing tapes and following after Jakpa. That is the reason why he's not able to do his work. And while he's not able to do his work, he goes around denying that people who are fluffing out, completely fluffing out the policy statement of President Mahama are not either members of the NDC or they are not members of the communication. Viewers, let me cut a long story short. One guy appeared on a television, nice guy, doctor something. I'll show you the video in a minute. And he was asked, what is 24-hour economy? Charlie, the thing the guy said is the most bizarre of all of them. But it's not as bad as Sammy Gyamfi's own, which I'll go to soon. So without much ado, let's see that video. The one that created the trouble for the guy, and the one that shows that Samuel Gyamfi has been derelict in his duty as the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. Have a look at the video.
Na 24-hour economy, mama papa mom chitifie, mom yen emwa. John Dramani Mahama said what the modern farming techniques and the deba. Under animal farming. Who call baby to say pudon or china. Who call her animal farming? Wouldn't say Jatani Mwakesi elephant near the gum egu farm numbi. And you would mean cause or quacodo. And I said, oh, caught what could be any. It would set up plantation in the BBA, who we are no jam one ago. Not jam one guma, who pay near almost swap. What would the plain ever fabium? No mas as ever and one in me and any other. Not proud to that, no. What training expert for our musu ever share choir a friend say, or more ever shem one, so Bobby area, a bit my one of Pani any other day.
I say, Dayonya media. Viewers, have you heard it? Hey, Charlie, politics can destroy nice people. Oh, look at this nice man. He has a PhD. He really does. He's worked hard for a PhD. I mean, you heard him. That is his understanding. 24-hour economy. We are going to rear lions, tigers. We will spray the nutrition onto them. 24-hour economy. So all hell broke loose because everyone thought that this was very bizarre and it became a laughing stock. All hell broke loose. Okay, so whilst all hell broke loose, Sammy Gyamfi, the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, then put out a press statement 13 June entitled Kesbin TV Video in Circulation. Dr. William Atawusu, not a member of the NDC communication team. Because of the embarrassment, Sammy Gyamfi was looking for a way out because it is his responsibility to organize a document that defines the 24-hour economy, the background with the research, demerits, merits, implementation plan, how it will affect the GDP, how it will affect business, the cumulative effect, the aggregate effect. All of that is a communication responsibility that should be undertaken by some
party in the world. NDC is one of the most unserious political parties. One better try work as I say, one would happen or a parliament. No. One would the speaker can we so they have been approved. Such as I say, maybe not 2024 na momoko. Unserious. Now, young ko aye abato aya to no kruma. Ne follow. Enko nkotie kwase ani aboa o. Na tie kwase ani aboa wie ne ekọ elections ni wie na uko vulusu emekansem hunu tiedie. Uko tie kwase aboa Jimmy for 5 hours wie. Now we lose the next election emekansem hunu. We are only giving you fact. I am making a statement here today. MPP and NDC, both of them, you can organic, political party be one organic and followership. Even when you go to the US, it is there. Democrat for more organic leadership, you can say followership. And Republicans were more organic. Democrat for the Hispanics blacks Mexicans one Democrat for the black community vote free. Republicans vote free the white community normal. So now we do Ghana here. Voter regime, there be an racism na asante for racism and no class and you better cheer for Yansa be voting patterns and no said yet here kroma nyina ye bekyerɛw before baby omoto omabakɔ asante for baby omoto omabakɔ eno kwa ye bekyerɛ mu amoa hunu sɛ baby okra omoyɛ ade kakra ɛkyɛ baby ye better cheer for. But the voting patterns of this country which will show you said there is a likelihood Akufo de on te say Akufo ono onye Democrat sa Akufo de on te say Akufo. So you bekyerɛw the entire there is a likelihood Akufo will win the next election. You can say MPP will win the next election and NDC will lose. Because NDC is a serious political party, sir. Maka. Alaje no asa. Makawi. Asiafo. When you abresa mo pe you vote winia. Mutimi kwatena page bi ase kwasia aboa asantefo ye moa asantefo ye kwasiafo asantefo ye jimifo asantefo ye des asantefo na mu wi ama kwakyere kwa ambefa so akwaje asante vote no. Meanwhile, the voting patterns of this country obia nim say MDC cross a certain percentage in Asante region will win election. The vote of this country, every now and then, Ashanti region decides who becomes the president of this country. And then never true. Muntie strategy. Now ya kachira makufari ronti se kufuo na wanono kolosika krebia obeka kachira mo say enyawe let us do the akufado woni wudi agro. Now 2020 wadi yam kakra mo ho. Now yanko 2000 yanko radie. In 2000, President John Ejekum Kufuor versus John Evans Atamils. Now, Osha the margins of vote. In 2000, me say there is a likelihood MPP will win the next election. Modi dia NDC motiwa na ebobo samambo na me say Kufuor want to say Kufuor. Akufo-Addo no one need democracy new. ana sha your friend mamu your friend say Jemenza we dey bring back as much. Now in 2000 President Kufuor nya 3,631,263. President Mills nya 2,750,124. Tienier getting 56.9%. President Kufuor 43.1%. President Mills. And when we winning election, memo fact, memo figures. Now, 881,131 difference, 39 difference. Chenyo, anytime MPP is winning election in this country, because omu aye organic base, which is the Akan communities, anytime the Akan communities will wake up, so more.
Many people want to support us. Na bina wakadama mesede. Na won check down ho bo hu tanks bi ho. Obobo mehu all certain amount bi apeditua. Ebo hu euros, ebo hu pounds. Ma ebe fe bia no so slow or as high bia. Ni wia bomazena cost buy and send ho no. Buy and send is mi atwane kakra. Atwane kakra ma so process ni nyina na so wia. Ebo wonder obo bring up drop down menu bia ebo tum ni choose the payment method epedi choose. Ni wia ni nyina no wa iska. Thank you for supporting us.